Greetings. My name is Mushtaq Memon, Professor Emeritus from Washington State University and Professor at Chi University. I am visiting here Chi University where I was almost finished the 26th International Annual Conference on Traditional Chinese Veterinary Medicine. So the opportunity we have here is that I have all kind of friends and leaders who have come from all over the world. And I am really honored and privileged to have newly elected president of the World Association of Traditional Chinese Veterinary Medicine, or WATCVM. Dr. Lorena Lloret was born and raised in Spain, and she is one of those founders of activities of TCVM in Europe. In fact, I met her first time in Spain during 2013. This is when we started WATCVM. So she is one of those leaders who has stayed on very actively. So recently, she and her family decided to move to Ireland. So this is where she's located. And you will hear in a minute from Dr. Lloret herself that she is unstoppable leader. She is born leader, I would say. So the first thing she did in a short duration, she has started European Association of TCVM, and this is just a few weeks old. So she already has quite a few plans for it. So I'm going to turn to Dr. Lorena Lloret and have some conversation with her. So here is Dr. Lloret here. So Dr. Lorena Lloret, what did you make you get interested in TCVM to start with?
Oh, that's a long story. I don't know.
To make it short.
Yeah, I try to make it short. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I finished my DVM and then I was quite like, okay, I need to find something else. For me, the Western medication in one side was a bit like, I didn't like the side effects, maybe also of the Western medication sometimes, especially chronic patients. That was my main concern for chronic patients. But then I always been interested in the China culture. My father, I remember when I was small, he traveled to China and bring back many beautiful things. And so for me, the China culture was also very exciting and want to explore. So I remember when I finished the degree, Dr. Silverstein, Jose, that you may know him, gave a talk at the university in Murcia about how acupuncture recover a paralyzed dog. And I was like, wow, amazing. And then I was like, okay, I need to find more. And then I traveled to UK and I started a course in acupuncture. That was 2003. And then, well, since then I've been gradually going for more and more. I went to Thailand 2005. I met Dr. She, and then everything changed. Like a new paradigm opening about the full TCVM, and so that's how everything started. Because also I find that how beautiful works, and then I couldn't stop it. It's like TCVM found me and trapped me forever.
Wonderful, wonderful. So currently, as I mentioned, you have started this European Association of TCVM. And so what are the future plans for that? You've got different countries. So many countries are in Europe, and you being Spanish speaking, you have a very much ease with the Latin America too. Are any
Yeah.
future plans? If you could maybe shed some light on it, please.
Yeah, the idea of the European TCVM is it came from the fact that in Europe we have many different countries setting up different separate associations for their own countries, but nothing really global that can gather us together. So why not? As in my years of director of Chi Europe, I had the chance and opportunity of meeting so many vets that they were interested in TCVM and acupuncture from so many countries, different countries from Europe. So we thought, okay, why don't we gather? So this is like a teamwork, right? Which I love it. So we're now 8 countries gathering together for a better and brightness future. Our goals are to promote and to give support and with webinars and different activities online, but also on site. We expect to have an on site meeting yearly in different countries, like in a rotation. And I think it's beautiful, to just don't lose the contact. Also, to have more contact with universities in Europe that can make more awareness, like. We've been working hard in Spain, and finally it's 10 years now. Wow, it's 10 years since the service in the University Alfonso X is established with acupuncture and Chinese medicine. So we just want to spread the voice and gather more and become more and more mainstream, we can say.
Well, this is wonderful. I may ask you one more thing, which always strikes me that, Europe has so many countries. At the same time, they have their own cultures, then their own languages, and everybody's so very proud of it, whether they are English, French, Spanish, whoever they are.
Sure.
How do you find the harmony? You said you are going to offer some also online and on-site courses. What language you're going to teach in?
That's one of the challenges that we are embracing. So ideally, we will start offering webinars in their own language, so everybody can feel comfortable. Yeah, and now with the artificial intelligence, it's like that, IA. I think we can even have a simultaneous translation if it's needed in the online meetings. So we will that will not stop us. The languages can be a barrier or maybe not, because we can, most important, to gather the interest. So the people come, and then we can have simultaneous translation. We are not worried about that. I think it's now we need to help each other from the technology. So also the new generations, to be honest, I think they are more and more efficient in English language as well. So we are optimistic on that.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. It's so kind of you to give me some time here, Dr. Lloret. And so may I also request that you, your mother tongue is Spanish, and we have quite a few Spanish-speaking, veterinarians and veterinary students from so many countries in Latin America and obviously in Spain. Would you be kind enough to maybe, summarize this conversation in Spanish so we can also make them feel comfortable, please?
Yes. Like now en español.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Please start.
Pues básicamente, bienvenidos todos. Gracias por esta oportunidad de poder hablar en el canal de Dr. Memon. Nosotros, mi nombre es Lorena Lloret, y nuestra idea es poder unir Europa y también y estamos planeando también el poder unir países de Latinoamérica junto con España para poder crear una comunidad de veterinarios y estudiantes de veterinaria, practicantes de la medicina tradicional china veterinaria, especialmente acupuntura, y poder intercambiar ideas, poder hacer webinars, poder hacer encuentros. Hemos creado ya la Asociación Europea de Medicina Tradicional China Veterinaria, pero nuestros siguientes pasos van encaminados hacia la creación de la sociedad o asociación iberoamericana, latinoamericana, con diferentes países como Honduras, Panamá, por ejemplo, también Costa Rica, esperamos Brasil. La idea es poder unirnos por un goal, una meta común, que va a ser la medicina veterinaria tradicional china y su expansión en el mundo veterinario. Así que os invito a todos y os agradezco que podáis entrar en nuestro canal y ver lo que vamos a ir haciendo en cada país.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.